Good afternoon. I'm not feeling too great today, and I don't really know what to vlog, but I kind of just wanted, for this vlog, I kind of just wanted to like sit down and talk. If you guys don't really care to watch, that's fine. I don't know, I'm in need of like just venting and like talking, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I just like need to release some of my emotions and like things that are going on in my head. And you know, just vlogging every day is kind of hard for me because sometimes I don't want to vlog, and sometimes I don't feel like taking out the camera when I'm not having a good day. You know, like I don't want to be vlogging on a day where I'm not in a good mood, and you guys can see that. It's just, I don't want it to affect other people, and I don't want my vlogs to just be like boring and depressing. And I've said it so many times, but you know, I'm seriously just trying to do my best with this whole thing. But some days I'm just not myself, and I don't really know how to not necessarily fake that I'm happy, but I mean, I'm basically trying to act like I'm fine when I'm really not. So today's just kind of one of those days where I feel not myself, where I feel unhappy, and my emotions are kind of like consuming my day. So I just wanted to like talk and release some of those emotions. And Vlogcember is about sharing my life. It's about sharing who I am with you guys, and you learning more about me. Seeing other side of things is different than just watching a beauty video or yeah. So one thing that I feel affects me a lot is past experiences and my mind. My mind literally makes me go crazy, and I don't know if anyone else experiences this kind of thing, but I feel like my mind controls my life, and it controls, you know, how my mood can be. And I don't want to be like emotional right now. I don't want to like sit here and talk about my problems and like fill you guys in on things. I just want to talk about some things that I'm kind of learning about myself, and things that kind of go on with me day to day that maybe you guys go through. I like to think that, and I said it before, I like to think that there's other people who feel the same way, or maybe going through the same thing, or maybe any of you guys can give me some advice on how to deal or cope with the things that I go through. And I have been reading this book, The Untethered Soul, and I'm on the, I don't even know, like 7th or 8th chapter. I've read a good amount of the book so far, and it mentions a lot of things that go on with me every single day, things that I struggle with, and it kind of shares ways to help yourself in situations and to better your life, better your days. So I'm kind of learning a lot from just reading this. It's given me a lot of realizations. I don't know what's been going on with me, but I feel like I need to improve myself as a person, as someone who wants to be happy in their life, someone who wants to, sorry, that's my washing machine. I feel like I'm struggling in a lot of aspects of my life. And many people don't see that. Many people think that I have an amazing life, which I do. And people tell me all the time, you know, like, how can you be unhappy? You have a gorgeous home, you have an amazing job, you have this, you have that, you have a great relationship, you have a great family. How can you be unhappy? And it's so, you know, it's so easy for people to say that, but it's another thing when you don't see the other struggles. You know, I might have all the money in the world, but I might not be happy. And there's just so many things that I've been like trying to learn about myself. I feel like sometimes I don't know who I am. And I also feel like my mood can be all over the place, and it's something that I struggle with. It's something I go to therapy for. And I don't talk about like my therapy because I feel like, you know, sometimes it's a little personal and I don't always talk about specific things. But I just feel like I envy people who are so happy with life in general, who wake up with a positive attitude and go out into the world and, you know, are just happy to be alive. And I really struggle with that. I'm a very negative person, and I always have been. It's so hard for me to be positive sometimes. I'm always scared. I'm always thinking about the future. I worry about my relationship. I worry about my health. I don't know what makes me truly happy anymore besides, you know, the obvious things. And I'm scared I'll never be truly happy. I don't like being alone. And I feel especially alone now. I'm always alone, and there's so many things that I want to do and to better myself, and I know what I need to do. You know, no one understands what you're going through until they've gone through it themselves. No one understands the way you hurt unless they've hurt like you. You know, I have bad habits. I stay up all night and I can't go to sleep. I'm reading books, and I haven't read a book since I was like, I don't even know, my sister's age. I don't even know the last time I read a book, and I'm reading books to try to help myself because I feel like I need it. Gosh, it's so noisy in here. Put the dryer on. Like, I'm so grateful for what I have. I'm so grateful for the life that I have, for the job that I have, to be able to do what I love and make a living, to have this beautiful home, to have a boyfriend who has given up so much for me and who is like my backbone. This book, it, you know, talks a lot about the voice in your head and how it, you know, how your thoughts and your emotions can control your life and can control your days. And I seriously feel that way. I mean, I could literally have one thought in my mind and it will ruin the whole day. It will get me in this mood where I'm just miserable and I can't get that out of my head. And I really struggle with like this mental, all these mental emotions that I just cannot release. And like everything will be going great and everything will be fine. Like nothing is going on in my life that is so terrible, but it's just my thoughts that control me, control my emotions, control the way I look at things, the negativity that comes out of my mouth, and the way I act, the way I speak. Probably shouldn't even be making a video right now, but I'm supposed to be vlogging, but I don't really want to vlog because I'm just not in the right mood. I don't want to say that I'm depressed, but I just feel like I'm in a really unhealthy state. And I mean, I feel depressed. I've been in like a depression before, and it's like you know what you need to do, but it's like it's about pushing yourself to do what you need to do. And like some days I just don't even want to get out of bed. Like I can't even handle my emotions. And like that's literally all what it comes down to. It comes down to emotions that just control me. I want to be happy. I want to embrace life. Like, I think something so simple that gets me down a lot is just that I don't really have anyone. And I've never really realized how this job has affected me negatively, because it's always been so good to me. This job of being on the internet, being on YouTube, it's been something that I could never even dream of, having this job. And but you know, I never thought of the negative effects that it has, and I've just seriously been realizing, like, you know, how unhealthy I've been getting and how unhealthy my life is. I don't have anyone other than YouTube friends. I only have my boyfriend and my family, and you know, I'm alone in this house filming myself on a camera. Like, what kind of life do I have? YouTube is my life. YouTube is the only thing that I have besides my relationship and my family. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, but why am I still not happy? I have bad habits of staying up so late and then waking up only a few hours before the sun goes down. And it's already going down now, and I didn't do anything today. I don't want anyone to feel bad for me. I just want to know that, like, I'm not alone in this, that I'm not the only one that feels this way. Do I feel stupid? Yeah, kind of. Do I feel overdramatic sometimes? Absolutely. Do I feel like I overreact and overanalyze about things all the time? Yes. And I can't control it. I feel like even though I'm doing so well with my job and I feel very successful, I feel like I need a job on the side. I feel like I need to do something just to get me out of this house and give me some sort of social life. I've considered going back to PB, my beauty school, to become a teacher. I just, you know, it's hard though, breaking out of this routine that I already have of, you know, having it so easy. And wait, don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful for what I have. The fact that people are trying so hard and maybe struggling with money, my heart goes out to you. But I truly feel like for, you know, the healthiness of myself and just my life, that I need to do something else. And I need to go to the gym, and I need to be on a schedule. Like, I need to put together a schedule for myself. And it's about doing it. You know, I say it in my head all the time, like, you need to do this, you need to do that. But it's really about pushing myself to actually do it physically. And, you know, one thing that was always so great is that, you know, Anthony would be here and he would always be like my motivator, and he'd always push me to do things. He was always there for me when, you know, I couldn't pick my head up myself. And I don't know, I just feel lost without him. And I know, and it might sound stupid to some people that, you know, I guess it looks like I'm acting the way I am or I feel the way I do because he's away from me. But when someone's such a huge part of your life, it really does affect you. And especially for me, because I'm in this house alone every single day. And that's why I'm saying that I need to make changes, and I don't know how to go about it because I'm just so used to my routine. but I literally need to push myself because I'm not going to be happy. I know some people say like happiness is a journey, or some people say like happiness is a choice, and I do believe that happiness can be a choice because there's so many things that I could wake up in the morning and be like, I'm happy because of this, I'm happy for this, I'm happy because of this in my life, and so many things that I could be happy about. And you know, I don't really think about that. I do know of like YouTubers who have gone through similar things like this, and I've actually watched videos of people. I'm not going to mention their names, but I've watched videos of people who have kind of gone through what I'm going through, or maybe feeling the same way. And when I was watching those videos, it was like it was one of those times where I'm like watching a video and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel the same. Yes, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? I felt like that, and I don't know if this all has to do with the fact that I have a job on the internet and I don't have a real job in, you know, the real world, whatever you guys want to say. I don't know if it has to do with that. I don't know if it's because of the type of person I am or the struggles that I go through. I don't know. Basically what I'm saying is like some days I'll be completely fine. Like yesterday it was pretty good. You know, there wasn't anything wrong with me. I get sad sometimes, but you know, like my days aren't miserable. And then like days like today, I just feel miserable. I don't even know all I just said. Times where I'm great, and there's gonna be times where I just, you know, shut the whole world out and let out a good cry. And it's hard when you like expect your life or things in your life to go, what the heck? That was like a plane or something. It's like shaking my whole house. Or that was a car. When you expect your life, or you expect something in your life to go a certain way and then it doesn't, it just like really puts you down, and it makes you think differently, makes you worry more. I worry a lot. I'm a worry wart. I just worry about so many things. I'm constantly anxious. I have been getting panic attacks recently. I haven't had a serious panic attack in years, and I had one like last week, and it was bad. And I felt things that I haven't felt in years, and you know, that's another thing that I like struggled with a while ago, and now I feel like I'm struggling with it again. And most of it's because I'm alone in this house, and I panic and I get super anxious, and my anxiety is like out the roof, and I don't know how to control myself. I can't speak, I can't breathe. I feel like I'm going insane. My heart is pounding. It's like insanity. So yeah, these are just some things that I'm like going through. And I have disabled comments just because you know, if you guys want to chat with me on Twitter, talk to me on Facebook and Twitter. I'm mostly on Twitter more than I am on Facebook, but like I would be happy to tweet you guys. But the comments, sometimes I just can't deal, you know, especially when I'm going through things like this. It just, reading negative comments or reading things, it just like kind of gets to me. And not always, but when it does, it just makes things a lot worse when I see like negativity, because it just adds on to the negative things that are going on just in general. And I'm already negative at times. I don't need the negative energy. If anything, I need positive energy. If anything, I need people to be telling me it's gonna be okay, that, you know, things are gonna get better and I'm gonna be happy. Like, I want positive energy because I'm lacking that right now in myself. I'm really trying to help myself. I'm really trying to better my life, even when things aren't going the way I want them to. So that's why I'm reading. There's a lot of talk about energy and how energy is so powerful. Some other YouTubers have talked about this too, and I've heard it from so many people. that energy is just a huge, powerful thing that we don't think about, and there's just the energy that goes in and out of our bodies and our minds, reactions, and there's just so much detail about these chapters I'm reading, and it's kind of fascinating. One of the chapters is "Who are you?" And that's something that I really need to figure out. Who am I really? That's the back, actually. Who are you really? I need to live life the way others do, and I'm seriously jealous. I envy people that are so just YouTubers that I watch. They're just so happy and so carefree and just enjoy life, and I can see it in their faces and the way they talk and just the way they present themselves through videos. And I wish I was like that. I don't know, I feel like this whole video is negative now, so I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna do my nails because I keep saying that I need to do them and I haven't, and I've been making up excuses. So I'm going to do my nails and edit a vlog and read more. That is the day that I'm having. So I'm gonna stop vlogging for right now, and I will come back to it a little bit later. I'm watching Selena. This is like one of my childhood favorite movies ever. I would watch this religiously. I would like want to be her when I was little. Love all her outfits.
She's taking off, Abraham. And now with this Grammy nomination.
I'm excited to do this giveaway because I feel like a lot of this stuff is really good prizes, and some of the stuff I've never given away before, so I'm just really excited. Just a little, I guess, secret info about